Just want to explain the process I do to uncomb a lock. Look at this. Like I told you guys, when you comb out a dread, you should have all your length, all your hair. The hair's not see-through from top to bottom. So when we're doing a lock, if we're shredding it, just going non-stop with a hook, just super fast, well, I'm not gonna say no technique, but if you're just going like this, shredding you could hear the hair rip. By the time you want to comb out, if you do want to comb out, when you start doing this, all this hair that you shredded into little pieces, it's gonna be in pieces, obviously, right? So let me go ahead and just demonstrate with a little better lighting what we do here at the Cloud Factory. So this one, as you can already see, let's do one where we still got the blended tip. Let's do this one, right? So all I'm doing, like I said, when I'm building the dread, I back comb the hair, I build the body, and I cocoon around the body, right? So what I'm gonna be doing is pretty much not putting this tip straight directly in the middle of the dread. You'll be ripping hair out. What I'm doing is untangling the hair that I cocooned around the body, right? So it's just gonna be all on the outs. The tip is not gonna be super stiff, super hard, right? Because when I'm creating the dread, I'm not staying in one single spot for too long. If the needle's no longer able to go inside the dread, that means there's nothing else to do. You already worked that section. And me personally, I never stay in one section just trying to get those little flyaway hairs. I'm constantly moving from the tip to the scalp, always. So it's nice and simple. Just on the outer part of the dread, right? And all the hair stays connected, right? From the scalp all the way to the tip. That's if you go to a professional. Everybody wants to be a teacher on YouTube, right? But ain't really been taught themselves. How does that work? What, about 3 minutes in? Already got the tip. I'm doing a lot of talking. And if I was doing this on an actual client, I would obviously wet the hair. So it's a lot more slippery. Probably get a detangler, spray it on the lock. So it's a lot easier. But look already. We already got strings. And none of this is in little pieces. It's still the same strain that is all the way from the tip to the scalp. The other dread, I finished it pretty quick. It should take no longer than 10 minutes per dread. So you could do the math. I've done installs where I've had little tiny dreads, about 80 to 90 dreads on a client. Those are pretty horrible. Just imagine doing 90 dreads and then the little thin ones you gotta hold like this. The fingers start doing gang signs at the end, you know, just cramping. Let's keep it moving. It's an easy process. Like I told you guys, Mona Lisa has had a comb out about 7 times and has an install about 7 times. This is gonna be number 8 because I plan on doing a time lapse. Maybe even not even do a time lapse, just show you guys how really long it takes to comb out. And it shouldn't take that long. Look at this. Just working the outer part of the body, right? Cloud dreads way. It's a cloud thing, baby. And like I said, if you can construct a dreadlock, you can deconstruct a dreadlock, especially if it's yours. I've had to untangle clients that want a full revamp, I had this client said that when he was done with his maintenance, the lady will grab a lighter and sizzle all the flyaway hairs. And at nighttime, when he took a shower, hair would just start falling into pieces. I couldn't believe that. I was like, no way. You kept going to the lady? He's like, yeah, not until I found you on Instagram. I said, my goodness, brother. You hear some crazy stories. I've also gotten stories where people go to there I had this one kid, right? They posted a price. They talked about a price. The kid walked in there with his dad. I'm not gonna lie. The kid came from money. The lady saw that. And it went from a $600 install to $1,000 plus. And they questioned it. And the lady just said, you're paying for my time. And just left it at that. But that same dad had a lot of questions that I couldn't answer because I didn't do the install. But the lady did a poor job. Didn't even really dread the hair. The kid went into a pool and his dress just started falling apart. It was pretty sad. But after one revamp with me, he had the locks that he wanted. And again, just working the tip. Look how much hair has already came out, right? It's all connected. And you can hear the hair's not ripping. This is so relaxing. This is what I say, the body, right? You guys hear me talking, right? So this is the middle part of the dread, right? This is, I backcomb the hair. I don't know if you guys can see it. Backcomb the hair, right? And this is the body I'm talking about. This is where I'm looping the hair, creating the body. And all this hair right here is what I'm looping. And that gives you the nice cocoon effect, right? It gives you the nice, round, fluffy dreadlock. Nothing complicated. I'm gonna end this video now. I don't want it being too long. It's about 8 minutes in. But check it out. Put it to the light. All the hair is there. Nothing's falling out. And you're gonna end up with all this hair. Right? From tip to the root. You keep the strain. The hair's not butchered. Not at all. Alright, Cloud Dread family. I'm gonna sign out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Like I said, Mona Lisa is gonna get a complete makeover. We're gonna take all these dreads apart and we're gonna reconstruct them. Let me know if you guys wanna see bigger sections, smaller sections. Give me some ideas. This over here is the first couple extensions that I ever did. This was actually the first one. This is so old that this hair was gray, but it's been in the closet, 5 years old. But look at these dreads, man. Nice. They bend. Like I said, this is flexible hair. It's not stiff, hard dreads. But look at these extensions. I couldn't believe it after I did it. All right, Cloud Dread family, I'm out.